Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to today's video. We are going to be doing an unboxing for June's BOXYCHARM. I have seen so many spoilers for this month's box, and I have to say this might be the best one yet. So I am so excited to crack this baby open, look at what I got in my box. I know some of the items that are in here already, but I do know that there were a couple of variations tossed in to this month's box. So we will go over that. So the way that I like to do these, if you guys haven't watched my unboxings before, I like to go ahead and go over all the items in the box, what their value is, and then we will go ahead and do like a little mini tutorial, can I talk? Try on style video so you guys can get an idea of how the items perform and also give you an idea of how to use some of the items if you're not super familiar. So with that being said, grab a drink. I have an adult beverage right here in front of me because I have had a long day. I just got off work. I just got this box. And it's time to relax. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the video. So this month's box, let's go ahead and open it up. I did break the seal on it, but I don't know what I got in the box yet. Of course, traditional BOXYCHARM style. You have your card in here, and it looks like they went back to the fold-out pamphlet. I think they did this in April, was it? And they took it away for May, and now they're back to doing it, which is super awesome. One thing I will say, if you look in the bottom left-hand corner of your pamphlet, once you open it up, it'll tell you what variation you got. Mine is variation number 1. I will also put in the description box the weight of my box. Of course, inside here, you will find all the items that are in the box. On the back, there is a 20% off deal for Sol de Janeiro. It says that it's only valid on purchases of $50 or more, but it's pretty easy to spend $50 with them, but it will get you 20% off with the code BOXY2018. So if you're not subscribed to BOXYCHARM and you'd like a deal on Sol de Janeiro products, BOXY2018 will get you 20% off. So let's just go ahead and go over what I got in my box. The first thing I noticed in here is a set of Luxie brushes. I don't know what I'm more excited for in this box, but these brushes, I am so excited for. So excited for. So let's take a look at it here. It says this is a 3-piece Flawless Complexion brush set. This is valued at $42. It has a precision foundation face brush, which is number 660, a tapered highlight face brush, number 522, and then a duo fiber powder brush, number 516. Literally the best combination of brushes. You couldn't ask for a better combination. I have never tried Luxie brushes, you guys, but I have heard such amazing things about them. I love duo fiber powder brushes, you guys. These are my favorite. My bristles got a little bit messed up because of how they were in the packaging, but once you wash them, you guys, that will go away. So this is the duo fiber powder brush here. They've got nice, big, thick wooden handles, which I love. This one is the precision foundation brush. So that's what this one looks like here. And then lastly, we have the tapered highlight brush number 522, which is this one here. The highlight brush has a rounded ferrule. The ferrule is the part that actually holds the bristles in and attaches the bristles to the brush head. And then these other two, which is the, I just dropped one on the floor, the dual fiber powder brush and then the precision foundation brush are kind of tapered. So that is the Luxie brush set. The next item I see in here is the Battington lashes. When I saw that there was some falsies in this box, I was so excited. I'm not usually a falsies wearer, but it's nice to have a pair, and these look absolutely stunning. So as you can see them there, they look nice and fluffy and natural, and they're not like all one length. They look pretty good. They're long enough to be glam, but not super long to be like too much. It comes in this cute little magnetic housing that you can keep them in. Super cute packaging. These retail for $28. And it says they are silk. So these 3D multi-layered Battington Monroe silk lashes enhance your look with a moderate length. So like I said, they'll enhance some length, enhance volume, again, without looking too crazy. The next item I see in here, and I am so happy I got this color. This is from Ofra. This is one of their long-lasting liquid lipsticks. This retails for $21. So these are like, I think Ofra lipsticks are kind of between a matte and a satin. It just kind of depends. But I got mine in the shade Verona. I am so stoked about this. Let's do a quick swatch. The past few months when there's been a lip product in BOXYCHARM, I have gotten like the bright, crazy colors, which I'm not totally opposed to because I have a ton of nudes, but it's nice to see a shade like this because this is like a darker nude and this is right up my alley. What's awesome with this as well is if you get this in your box, pretty much any skin tone is going to be able to pull this off. So that is awesome. Super glad that I got that. And I am actually a huge fan of Ofra's formula. The next item I see in here is from Jante Blue. I hope I'm saying that right. This is a waterproof eyeliner pencil. I don't know if I like this brand or not. I don't know if I've tried it, but this is one of the variations. So the lip product was one of the variations and this eyeliner was one as well. I believe you would either get charcoal or black, and I got the charcoal color, which I don't have, so that's cool that there's a charcoal color, and it seems pretty soft, so I didn't have any issues getting that to show up. It doesn't seem too stiff or anything, and that one retails for $5. See, the next item I see in here is from, itch on my nose, Sol de Janeiro. This is one of their Brazilian Bum Bum creams. If you guys didn't know already, I am a massive Sol de Janeiro fan. I love Bum Bum cream. This is actually their new size. This is the purse size, 0.84 fluid ounces. This retails for $10. If you have not smelled Bum Bum cream, well, you're about to because everyone's getting it. It is the best scent, and this looks so beautiful on the skin. It's so good. It leaves like behind like kind of like a gold, very fine micro reflex of gold. It's not super obvious. It's not going to be like their glow oils that I have back here, but it will give you that beautiful sheen when you're out in the summer sun, and it smells like pistachio caramel magic. It is so good, super hydrating, and it is actually supposed to actually tighten the skin. There is guarana extract in this. Look how cute that is. Love, love, love Sol de Janeiro. I know I said I'm excited about this entire box, but this was like so excited about. I have heard so much about this. This is from Alamar Cosmetics. Gabby T. MUA. I know her as. She is like BOXYCHARM's makeup artist, and I know she does Kathleen Light's makeup for a lot of her Kale Polish campaigns. This is her company, and I think it is so, so cool that BOXYCHARM included this. This is her Reina del Caribe. Reina del Caribe, I hope I'm saying that right, Volume 1 eyeshadow palette, and it is inspired by her Cuban roots, and I think that is so cool. Look at these shades. Does this not scream summer? So beautiful, so fantastic. I cannot wait to dip into this pretty baby because it is gorgeous. The packaging is so cute, and this retails for $28. A lot of these items, I can't even believe they're in here. Like Sol de Janeiro, the Luxie brushes, the Alamar Cosmetics palette. It's like, really? I can't even believe it. I don't know how they managed to get these types of products in here because they're so amazing and incredible. Again, like I said, I think that this might be this month's box might be the best yet. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and do a look for you guys using these items. We'll start with the brushes and we will go from there. Take a sip of my truly spiked and sparkling, not sponsored, hashtag not sponsored. So let's go ahead and dip into these Luxie brushes and see what we can do. So the Duo Fiber Powder Brush, I think is going to be perfect for contouring. Duo Fiber brushes are perfect if you don't want to lay on a heavy amount of product. I'm going to use my Pure Sculptor palette. This was also in, I think, was it last month's BOXYCHARM? Let's dip into the shade Inventor. This stuff is pigmented, holy cow. So you do not need a lot at all. This brush feels a little bit stiff. I think I'm gonna have to break it in. I don't know how I feel about it quite yet. I do like the angle for contour, and I love Duo Fiber brushes, like I said. I mean, it's blending the product beautifully. As you can see, the contour, I just feel like it needs to be broken in a bit. But I am satisfied with how it is putting my contour on my face. If I contour anything, you guys, it's my nose. I have to contour my nose. I am psycho about that. Well, not psycho, just anal. I'm gonna use the same brush. Why not? Pop some bronzer on the face. I'm gonna dip into my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer with that same Duo Fiber Luxie brush. The excess off and just sweep this on the cheeks. So the brush is blending beautifully. I have to give it that. It's not shedding or anything. can definitely see myself using this brush more. I like the shape of it and I really like the size. Why not? Let's just go ahead and clean it off with my color switch here. Let's put on some blush with it as well. Dip back into my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer palette into the blush shade in Vintage Rouge. And buff that onto the cheeks as well. I didn't know there was going to be a foundation brush in this box. Otherwise, I would have waited to do my foundation. Let's go ahead and highlight. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the tapered highlighter brush from Luxie as well. Use the BECCA Royal Glow highlighter. This is a gorgeous highlight brush. What I look for in a highlight brush is, does it make the highlight look like it's sinking into my skin versus sitting on top of it? And I feel like this one is definitely doing that. As you can see, it's so soft too. It's so soft. I love it. And I like how it has like a precise tip, so you can go ahead and drag it down the nose without getting rid of your nose contour. The thicker you put a highlight on your nose, it can actually make your nose look bigger. Do the Cupid's bow. It is hot in this room, you guys. I am getting warm. Okay, hot day here in Minnesota. So those are the Luxie brushes. I like them. I think they worked beautifully. So I am satisfied with that. Let's go ahead and dip into the Reina del Caribe, or Reina del Caribe. I hope I'm saying that right. I hate when I can't pronounce things. I'm gonna go in with my BOXYCHARM. I got this brush in BOXYCHARM as well. Let's go ahead and start off with can't decide what kind of look I want to create. I'm really into, I want to try out Cafecito down here and Cocoa Taxi, but I really like Tropico too. Let's start with Cocoa Taxi. I'm just gonna go ahead and focus that on the crease. Again, this is the shade Cocoa Taxi. I love the names of the shades in here. I think it's super cute. I love that it's Cuban inspired. I think it's adorable. And I love that she did that. And props to Gabby for coming up with this and actually like creating her own line. I can't imagine how like hard that is, but how much that, like how good that would feel and how much work would go into it. So props to her for starting her own company. That is pretty incredible. So congratulations, Gabby. I love when makeup artists can come up with their own brand. So that blended beautifully. I love the shade on my lids. I mean, who doesn't love a warm transition shade? I do. I love it. I'm going to go ahead and dip into the shade Tropico. Beautiful orange. There's a little bit of kick up, but nothing too bad. I don't mind that at all. And work that into the crease. One thing I can say that I've observed with this palette is I am loving the pigmentation. It's not so extremely pigmented that when you put it in, you have a hard time blending. It's like the perfect amount of pigmentation. Super pigmented, but not overly pigmented, if that makes sense. Like, look at this. I'm having to do very little to get these shadows to blend out. These mattes are gorgeous. If you guys haven't gotten your box already, I'm excited for you to get this palette. That was Tropico. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Cafecito down here, this dark brown, using my Lamora blending brush. Really no kick up with that one. And I'm gonna dab that on the outer V of my eye. I don't see any fallout under my eyes as well with this, so that's awesome. That brown shade is absolutely stunning. I love these kind of looks. You guys ever feel like one eye takes shadow better than the other one? I feel like my eyes do that. I'm like, why do you hate me? These shadows, you guys, are effortless. Like I said, props to you, Gabby. Congrats. You made a beautiful palette, girl. This is stunning. What do I want to work on the lid? You guys, I think I'm going to go in with La Costa and put this shade up here and put that all over the lid. I'm just gonna go ahead and start right off with a flat shader brush. This is from Delium Tools, the number 777. I'm gonna pick some up and try it without Fix Plus and see how that works. Wow. Okay, it's not every day you can try a metallic shadow and not put a ton of Fix Plus on it. That is with no Fix Plus or any setting spray or without wetting my brush. That is fantastic. That's a beautiful shade, but let's just go ahead and try it. Let's get it wet. I'm gonna use some ColourPop Amber Crystal Setting Spray, which I'm almost out of. And I'm just putting this all over the lid, almost making like a cut crease and bringing it right into that darker shade at the end. That is beautiful. That is such a pretty color. I've seen Gabby actually use this as a highlight, so why not? Let's just go ahead and put it on top of the highlight I already have using the Luxie brush that I just used, the highlighter brush, and dip into the shade La Costa. Yes, that is gorgeous. It makes for a beautiful highlight shade. Stunning. So let's just go back in with the Morphe M433 and make sure everything is blended out. And on the bottom lash line, I think I'm going to give this a pop of color. I can't decide which one I want to use. Let's put this green color Celia down on the bottom. Why not? That is cool together. All right, so I think that's going to be it for the shadows. Let's go ahead and dip into that Jante Blue liner. I'm not really getting any color payoff in the waterline with this. It's a little bit too stiff. So I'm going to say it's a pass for that. Let's see how it works on the actual upper lash line here. All right, you guys, I'm going to come off and say it. This is just a little bit too dry. It's not pigmented enough for me. When I was drawing it on my hand, it comes off pretty easily, but on the eyes, it's just a little bit too harsh. I mean, you can see it on my upper lash line here, but in the waterline, it doesn't even really work that well. And the first ingredients in this is wax, and then it's beeswax. I prefer more of like a gel or a softer formula, like a kajal liner. This one is just not for me. That is the one thing so far that I probably would not reach for again. So last but not least, oh, actually no, second to last, we still got to put those lashes on. Let's get the Ofra liquid lip on. This is coming out a little bit funky here, so I don't know if there's something with the stopper on this, but nonetheless, the color is beautiful. All right, well, that went on with little to no effort at all. So I'm gonna hop off camera. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the Battington lashes, and I will be right back. All right, you guys, so here you have it. This is the final look. I have to say these lashes were some of the easiest lashes to apply. I am by no means an expert when it comes to falsies, you guys, and if I had an easy time putting them on, you're probably going to have an easy time too. I've probably applied lashes for sure less than 10 times in my entire life. So they're absolutely stunning. They're beautiful. These are some of the most beautiful lashes I have ever tried. I've tried Allure, I've tried Ardell, I have tried, oh, what are some of the other ones? Some from Pure, which were absolutely beautiful. I think those were also in BOXYCHARM, but these are by far some of the most gorgeous lashes I have ever tried. The eyeshadow palette, Alamar from Alamar Cosmetics, stunning, beautiful. The pigmentation out of this world, blended like a dream. I did this eye look in like, what, less than 5 minutes. Gorgeous, super pigmented. This is volume 1. I can't wait to see what volume 2 looks like. Love the Ofra lipstick. I love this shade. This is gorgeous. I could wear this shade every single day. I think Ofra's liquid lip is one of the most comfortable matte lipsticks ever. I want to say they're a little bit more comparable to ColourPop's satin lip, but some people might call them matte, but either way, it is comfortable as hell. I love, love, love it. The Luxie brushes, love them as well. I have nothing bad to say about these. The only thing I said was that the Duo Fiber brush felt a little bit stiff, but it got the job done, and I think that it put on my makeup beautifully. I love the highlight brush. Haven't tried the foundation brush yet, but I picture myself using this more for patting powder on the under eye or sweeping away powder. I picture myself using that more for, like I said, under eye. The Jante Blue eyeliner pencil to me was the biggest fail in this box. I am not a fan. I can guarantee you right now I probably won't reach for this again, but nonetheless, it only contributed to about $5 of the value of the box, so no big deal. I'll give it away to someone in my family who thinks they could use it. And of course, where did I put it? The Bum Bum Cream, I've tried this a million times. I already know I'm going to like it. It's fantastic. I'll open it up and show it to you guys just in case. There's what the lotion looks like. So there you have it, you guys. That is June's BOXYCHARM. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What was your favorite item of this box? If you haven't gotten your box yet, what are you most excited for? Was there an item that you didn't love so much? Let me know what variation you got as well. I love hearing the different variations and the color of lipsticks or eyeliner that you got. So leave me a little comment down below. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you liked it. Share it. That helps me more than anything. And of course, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye!